Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
And now,
All Bad Podcast.
with your host, Enrique.
K Eats.
Yes, sir.
Taco Thanos.
And
You know my name. It's
Right.
Philly Phil, the one and only.
Hey, well, we're live right now, Philly.
Hey, All Bad Podcast is going down.
What's up, everyone? We are
Hey.
live.
Oh, man.
No
Always
sneak
with it.
attacks this week.
Always with the sneak attack.
No, I didn't do a sneak attack. I told you 4 count.
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't hit the time.
Yeah, well, how you
What's up,
doing?
America? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's a beautiful
It's
day.
different being on camera and on the mic as
I
well.
know. We're still trying to figure out
Trying to figure this life out.
The setup. This is probably not going to... This is our temporary
We're just
recording
warming
space.
it up.
So it'll
We
just have
haven't
to
built
do
the
for
studio
now.
yet, but it's coming soon.
I know. Coming soon, just like a lot of things. We won't get into it because no secrets today.
No, not yet.
We got
Big
big
news coming soon, though.
Yeah.
So what's up? I haven't seen you since the amazing.
That was a crazy weekend. Our last podcast.
Woo! That was. We want to apologize for that.
Why? There's nothing to apologize
Did
about.
you watch it?
It was
Come
fine.
on.
We
You
had a
can't be
great
eating
time.
dip on TV.
It wasn't dip. It was it was what it was. It was it was beef jerky.
Okay, nice. Well, baseball players trying to swing for the fence before we even get in the stadium.
Hey now. Oh yeah, that was scary too.
Oh man,
We had
Three
a little-
Amigos in a podcast. I ain't hanging out with y'all no more.
You guys are trouble. I'll tell you that much. I'm scared of you.
Oh, too much. You can't be going out no more.
I know.
Opening day was wild.
It was. They won. Padres won.
Manny Machado, saw him first at bat ever. That was pretty legendary.
That was.
I was pretty hyped. Thanks for inviting me to the legendary festivities. I'll never forget that opening day.
It's the last time you're coming. out.
Last time I'm going with you guys. You guys are dangerous.
No.
Shout out to that guy and his family.
Hey, I got kids. Yeah, so just to kind of fill everyone in, we went to the baseball game, opening day, Padres.
What time did we start drinking? After the podcast. During the podcast.
I didn't drink
10
at all
a.m.
that day. I had
10 a.m.
coffee.
we started.
No, it was like 8 o'clock. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 o'clock in the morning.
That's when we started the podcast. We did our first brewski. From there, yeah, it just got a little crazy. You know, when you start having alcoholic beverages early in the morning.
People just can't hang.
Yeah.
That day drinking creeps up on everybody. People got to cut in line.
Let me tell you, the Friday was pretty tough.
Were you hurting on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still hurt.
I was crying on Friday too. I was
Still
like,
hurt.
oh, what's wrong with my
Well,
life?
it was there was like a 1-2 punch. By the time I recovered from Thursday's festivities, I had to do it again. I'm like, not nowhere near.
Yeah, then you went to the game again?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not drinking. My brother went to the game too, and he's like, I'm kind of with you. But we had a drink.
Just one?
No, we had multiple.
Oh, of course.
And it was
Did we win the second game?
we did.
All right.
So, we're undefeated when my brother and I go. So I
Oh,
think I
man,
just
you need to start going to more games.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then on Sunday,
Sunday Fun Day. Whoa.
yeah,
Round
so
2.
shout out to James. He ran his first marathon.
Shout out to Renell and his brother. Wow.
Yeah, so we did a little 5K in Encinitas,
Yep.
which was fun. Shout out James. He made it. He survived. Did great.
That's good.
Then afterwards,
James.
we did a little Sunday Fun Day action. And
Ooh, I
one
was
thing-
so hyped when I woke up after my wild weekend and I got that text, what are you doing? I was like, what? No way. Enrique hanging out on a Sunday after I just saw him on opening day? What is it?
Yeah,
Springtime?
One thing led to another, and needless to say, just like Thursday, after a few alcoholic beverages get involved,
Let's just say it was all bad.
there was punches
Ooh.
thrown, none by me, because I was
You're the peaceful one.
the peacemaker. Yeah, I'm all about peace.
I go to the bathroom and all bad.
I was taught never to fight.
Never fight. Don't do that.
It was weird because I was I grew up going to martial arts, and it was like they constantly
Okay, 3 ninjas.
they constantly preach this whole thing. They're like, all right, whatever we're teaching you,
Never use it.
pretty much. I'm like, what's the point of this? No,
Yeah,
it's
right.
just to.
That's why I quit karate. 'Cause
It's
you
probably
couldn't
like a
use it,
liability thing because they just don't want people going out there chopping people's heads off.
right? Karate kicking everyone in the face.
Yeah.
I was trying that, but no more. I quit.
What happened to the boxing? Didn't you do boxing? For
I
a
was
little bit?
doing CKO kickboxing. Shout out to you guys. That's the best kickboxing in Santee.
It's the best female kickboxing.
No, it's everybody.
studio.
Everybody in Santee goes to CKO. And when I was living out there at my mom's house, I had a membership. It was across the street from my house.
Good.
So I was going every day, and then I moved to Richard's house in the hood, and they ain't got no gyms out here besides the super expensive ones downtown. So I got to get my money up and maybe a sponsorship and get back to kickboxing. But I've been running.
I have.
I've been running 3 miles a day.
You've been doing that. You've been doing some push-ups. I
Been in
see.
the push-up
What are
challenge,
you at? Like
back on
10
it.
push-ups now.
I'm at 18. I could just do like 15, no problem. Just
Dang.
get in there. Renell owes me a week's gym membership because he came out with me one Friday night and I took care of him.
Nice.
So, yeah, I got to... Oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you, if I could borrow some tools because I got to clean up my backyard. I just got to text my brother's coming in 2 months, so between now and July 4th.
Is he staying with you?
I don't know. If he wants to.
No, he probably wants to stay with your parents.
Probably. They got a bigger house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
And
to
I've
come to
been
my
to your
house.
house
But
a
I
few
at least
times.
want to like make it super clean and, you know.
You could
Get it
sleep on
fresh.
he could sleep on the spinning wall like a vampire. Has anyone ever passed out? For
On
those
the
that
wall.
don't know, Philly has this like spinning
Just
wheel
call it what
wall.
it is. It's Richard's sex wheel in the living room. If you've ever been to my
It's
house.
a great decoration.
Yeah, it's right there. You'll see
Yeah.
a video of it, and people just get on it and they spin sometimes. Afternoons, after parties, anytime. It's crazy. It's just in the living room. We usually put a blanket over it sometimes, but
You should
sometimes
make
it comes out.
a cutout, a circle cutout that looks like a Wheel of Fortune.
That's one of my millions of ideas I have.
That
I
would
wanna
be
do a
awesome.
game night.
You can make it like a game night, or you can make it
Philly
like
Phil's game
I know
night.
you guys like to
Coming sooner or
pre-party
later.
at your house. I know.
I need a host. Would you like to be the host?
Oh,
You got to dress up like Alex Trebek,
Oh yes,
Pat Sajak,
you're funny.
Enrique Sajak.
I got the gray hair going. So.
Get you a little van of white. Be like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's do it. Philly Phil
funny.
game night.
You're
Coming
funny.
soon.
I love it. Anyways, so yeah, we want to start off the podcast. We haven't gotten into music in a while.
Long
And
time.
I think a lot of it's just music's been kind of. I don't know. At least for me, there's a lot of things that come out. It's constant, like material's constantly coming out, but at the same time,
You don't pay attention to it.
I'll hear it. I'm like, it's great, and then
And
I go
then
back
keep
to listen to
moving.
the same things that I listened to for like the past 20 years.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Nothing has really stuck since 2 Chainz, and that's we
Have
talked
you-
about them like forever long ago. I haven't seen anyone else drop. There's been a lot of news. There's been a lot of this. There's been a lot of that.
But have you been listening to like 2 Chainz album was great, but have you listened to it since then?
No.
I listened to it like once.
One
and I was like,
time.
this is great. This is a really good album, and then I haven't listened
Well,
to
you
it
know
since.
how I do. I just get in my zones, and then I'll just go back because Spotify. Shout to Spotify. You can just go back in time, and I'm a big fan of old hip hop, like Jermaine Dupri, Jay-Z. Like this is way back when you used to buy CDs at Best Buy. Like way back when you used to buy CDs at Walmart and get them,
Oh, get
because
the clean
edited
lyrics.
version. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
listen to all
gosh.
those albums. So to go back and like listen to them and be like, oh, Too Short and Jermaine Dupri, and be like, oh man, I just get hype and go listen to the old CEO
It's
flow.
weird hearing like clean lyrics on like the radio, and you can really make out what they're saying. Like obviously, since I know what they're saying, I kind of want to ask someone that doesn't know the actual lyrics. Like, do you know what they're saying when they bleep that out? Does it make it?
Does it make a difference?
Does it make a difference?
If
Does
they mix it well.
is the word that bad? Where it's like,
Well, there's some that are like way like worse. Like Can I Get a? That's like the edited radio version sounds good and you can play it anywhere, you know? But then the bad version.
there's a lot of songs like Big Sean. You know,
Yep.
it's like I don't. Yep. They're really things I'd rather.
Shout out to Baby Panda, that's her favorite song. That song goes so hard. Shout
It
out to
does,
DJ
but I'm
Mustard.
just like,
Whew.
when you listen to it on the radio, there's
It
just
sounds
like
good. It's
half
just
the
like you're
song-
dancing to
half
it,
the
just like-
songs missing from because they're just like
Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you could change up the lyrics, but you just want the song, I guess, to be as big as possible.
Do you
right?
prefer like a lot of there's different versions of like clean lyrics. A lot of times they just like kind of bleed like there's
They
kind of
change
like,
up the lyrics,
either they
or
do
they
the,
bleep it out.
They bleep it out. There's either they
I
used
don't like
to
the bleep out
they
unless
used to
they
do-
do it in a creative way.
back in the day there used to be like bleeps like beep like actual thing, which I was just like, wow, that's annoying. And then they've gotten better where they can kind of like clear out the actual lyric as opposed not with it while still keeping the beat intact. And then there's like, I don't listen to the radio as much anymore, but around like the early 2000s, there'd be a lot of like they could like scratch it out or something. What's your preferred method?
I liked when the DJs would mix it up and scratch it.
Yeah.
I would remember always listening to the bubble sparks, like something crazy. I always listened to the radio, and then I started buying all the CDs from Walmart, and you could always just listen and wish. I remember when I would hang out with my friends, and they would bump like that Juvenile album or that dirty version. I'd be like, "What? What is this? So different, but it's awesome."
Did your parents let you listen to like bad lyrics?
They didn't for a long time, and then I think I just kind of grew up and started getting it myself when Eminem was coming
Is there
out
like
and
an
stuff.
album that you listened to with your parents that had the actual lyrics, like the explicit lyrics?
Oh, there was one that was super bad. Anyone that knows Wu-Tang Clan knows there's a song on 36 Chambers, and it's Method Man. Shout out to Philip Brown, who got me into Method Man. Like, I love Method Man. And Method Man is just going off, the RZA, the Chizza, oh,
Right.
dirty.
Yeah.
Before that, there's a skit, and it's called Torture. And I was playing it in my room one day, and my dad walked in, and he was just like, "What are you listening to?" My dad's like a major in the military, so yeah, retired. But just imagine being in high school bumping some Wu-Tang Clan,
Yeah.
and your dad walks in, and it's that skit.
Yeah, there was a lot of like hiding because I grew up in a household where there was no bad words at all.
None.
I couldn't even say
Of course.
crap.
That's why you're such a...
I can say
good-
crapped. I can say it.
That's why you're Captain
it
Considerate
kind of
over
like
here.
I get a tingle in my throat when I say it because I'm just like I can feel like my mom hitting me in the back of the head for saying something like that. But there was no crap. There was definitely no shit. But I remember the first time I was just like, I was with my buddy James, and we went to
Story time with Enrique.
no, we went to a martial arts tournament in L.A.
Ooh.
And so my dad drove us, and my dad was like, he thinks he's cool and everything.
Your dad is cool.
Well, he thinks he's cool and everything, but there's certain things like he's not really big into the whole hip hop thing. He does love saying that one of his favorite songs though is what is it? Rapper's Delight.
Oh, what? Your dad likes rappers?
It's like one of it. He could like
I
do
think
the
all
whole.
dads like.
I think it is. He's like, oh, I love some hip hop, hip
top,
hop, hip.
Nice.
No,
Next
but,
time I see your dad and be like, let's do Rapper's Delight.
but we were in the car, and I had just gotten the Limp Bizkit chocolate starfish.
Ooh,
and
there
the
you
hot
go.
dog flavored water.
Yes, that is an awesome album.
And so my dad's like, "What do you guys want to listen to?" And I had the CD in my little CD player.
Oh,
But I was just listening to it myself because I knew that he wouldn't want to listen to. But he's like,
Ooh.
why don't you just put in what you're listening to, Enrique? I'm like,
Uh-oh.
no, I think they say crap a couple times.
oh, what?
And he's like, it's all right. I'm cool with that.
There you go.
And so I throw it in.
Dad lets you bump some Limp
I threw in the
Bizkit.
CD player, and he tried so hard to just. I mean, the album. Yeah. Well, they had like the Rollin' like remix. It had like DMX.
Just one of those days.
Yeah.
We had DMX on
Yeah.
it. The Redman and Method Man.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard everything
He's
on
like,
that.
don't let your mother hear. Like, oh my gosh, it's not even that bad compared to other things that I got.
Whew, I know.
But back to what we were saying, because we haven't really talked music in a while. But there was a tragic event this week. We
It's a sad
lost,
day for hip-hop.
We lost a great
A
young
West Coast entrepreneur, superstar, legend.
Yes, that in Nipsey Hussle. That was Sunday afternoon.
Daytime, yeah.
Right. It was tragic. They found that it was they found the shooter.
They did find the shooter, yep.
They did. His name was his nickname is Shitty Cuz.
Shitty Cuz?
Yeah. Yeah, so
Wow.
but that's unfortunate. You know, someone that was very successful, but at the same time he still kept his close ties to the inner the
Crenshaw.
hood. Yeah.
Very sad.
Very
Moment of silence for Nipsey Hussle.
Do you have a favorite Nipsey Hussle song? Did you listen to Victory Lap?
Victory Lap was amazing, and I loved Nipsey Hussle. I wasn't a big fan of his old stuff. I had to play catch up, and I wish I never did because he is a lot like myself and just loves his people and, you know, Crenshaw and just making a name for himself. I don't know if he needed to, but, you know, just...
You're about your people.
Yeah, you know, he was...
you in those scary streets of Santee.
Not even all of San Diego, you know? But
I don't think San Diego really has a place that can compare to some of the some neighborhoods in like the LA area.
right? Nothing like it.
Yeah.
Like straight out of Compton style. It's just like, wow, it really is like that.
Right.
Can't walk down certain streets like, but he was always down there. He had his shop. He had like, you know, his kids. I heard Jay-Z like giving him a trust fund for the kids, like
Yeah,
15 million. So that's good. Hopefully that'll do some good. And he was an independent artist. You know, he did his mixtapes straight out of his trunk and just, you know.
Well, one of the things I really liked about him is he was very big on the whole like there's kind of like a famous clip going around where he's talking about, you know, focus on investing in things.
Investing
real
in
estate.
things. There you go, yeah.
Instead of worrying about getting bling bling and chains
Yeah.
and whatnot,
He was one of the first that was
fancy
like,
cars. He's like, you can have a little bit of that, but put that money into things that can take care of you for the rest of your life, like investing in real estate, investing in other things, businesses and whatnot. It's all about making smart decisions, which is huge. And, you know, it's unfortunate because he was supposed to, on Monday, he was supposed to have an anti-gang violence meeting
Oh,
with
yeah, I
the
heard about
LA
that.
Police Department. So it's just like, you know, not only was his music big amongst most people that were into hip hop, but, you know, outside of that, providing kind of like a smart path for a lot of people that look up to hip hop artists. You know,
yeah, he was doing big things for the culture. He's going to be missed.
he is. But I hope there's more people out there. I know like Jay-Z, for instance, been really big on, you know, he's a very successful businessman. Just like that, Philly. Just like that. But he's really big on whole, like, you know, putting out there, invest in yourself, invest in businesses, make smart money moves, save that. You know, you hear a lot about celebrities, athletes, musicians that get a lot of money
And then lose it all.
They lose it all. You know, your career can be like a flash in the pan. You could be a one-hit wonder. You can
hear
be a
1 minute,
one-season
and then
giant.
Poof, you're gone.
You can be a one-movie person, and, you know, you can get it all, and then you can lose it. Yeah.
So you got to keep it all
Yeah, you gotta
and make it grow.
You gotta make it grow. It's all about investing.
Investing, protecting, taking care of your people.
Speaking of which, who wants to invest in Philly?
Coming soon alert.
So yeah, so that's unfortunate.
Sad day for hip hop.
Indeed. But moving into to what we usually get into, movies, entertainment,
A
television.
lot of entertainment going on this
We
past
didn't.
week.
We
There's
didn't.
been a lot of
we didn't
movies.
really get into any of that last week because
Yeah, because
it
our
was,
sports division took over.
Why do
Thanks
you
a
say
lot.
our sports division? They don't belong to us at all.
They're the team. It's all part of the same.
We're an affiliate, but
It's like NBC
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I'm
sports
glad that they're
division.
around. And you know, I
They know their sports.
A lot
They're
of
like
people-
on it.
a lot of people have been talking about like, oh, you know, I've been hearing, hey, you know, I'm interested in starting a podcast, and I get
Oh,
really
I keep on
excited
hearing that.
because I'm just like, you know what, I'm all about that. If you guys need anything from me,
Get on the wait list.
no, I can. I would love to just kind of like, because there's a lot of things that I'm still trying to figure out how to do, and it would be great to have someone that I can, you know, that's why I kind of enjoy having a good connection with Three Amigos in a podcast because
You guys can
they've
learn
been
from
doing
each
it
other.
a couple months before we did. And it's good talking to people on the technical aspects because there's a lot involved besides just
A
talking
lot
on a
that's
mic.
going on right here.
Yeah, this thing. I still don't even
that
know how
thing
this
over
thing
there,
works. I'm
this,
just like,
the lighting.
yeah, we're adding
the
cameras.
laptop.
We
Oh,
got,
come on, we got a million
we
things.
got a stadium.
We gotta
got a
change this
full
light,
audience.
though.
Hey guys, cheer for us.
Hey, you know, get Cardi B in the audience and stuff. But yeah, I know we got lots to do, but every minute counts. We're gonna use it all.
Yeah. So, what have you been watching? What have you watched since the last time we
Since
talked
the last
about?
time,
know-
we'll jump right into it because I just saw it yesterday. Us. Oh man.
No spoilers.
Jordan,
yet.
you haven't seen it?
I was supposed to see
You
it.
were supposed to see it. This is the reason I went to go see it.
I know. I was supposed to see it.
All right,
and
we
then
won't talk about it.
I had to
till
go
next
babysit.
time. See if I
so-
still remember babysit.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, I saw that, and what we were gonna talk about my Rockstar movie with Nikki Sixx,
Dirt.
Tommy Lee, The Dirt.
The Dirt
on
was
Netflix.
really good.
It was really good. It
I
was
thought it was
entertaining.
It was entertaining. Like it's not a, you know.
I even like Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. You know.
I think they need to do another one, a bigger one on the big screen, because
No.
there's so much to tell. I heard
No.
there was like stories they didn't tell, and
Well, yeah, a lot of people
I'm
were
sure
kind
they,
of
like,
bummed
wrapped
there was no Pamela Anderson Lee
there's a
references.
little clip of her.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there was.
No, there isn't.
At the very end, in the tabloids,
In the tablet. Okay.
they
Okay.
mentioned her. They
Yeah.
remember. It
Yeah.
was like towards the end, but it was just like a little clip
Okay.
of the tab.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I believe you.
Trust me, I watched it twice.
Nice. Yeah, it was a fun movie. It was good seeing like the rock and roll shenanigans, things
Wow.
that would not fly in today's world.
Yeah, you can't do any of that.
Yeah, you can't do any of that. And I think that's why like rock and roll has kind of died. Just 'cause
Man, Rockstars
in our
were
current
killing
climate,
back
it would
then.
just not work. I'm surprised there hasn't been, and I was listening to like there hasn't been any sort of like Me Too against the rock and roll movement
Oh yeah, that's probably all bad.
because it's just you know
'Cause
you
they were
hear
all- I
stories
think
and
they
a
were
lot
all
of
being bad. They were like, oh,
that's
going out with the producers.
rock
and,
and
then
roll is the
the
true definition of
oh.
all bad.
Yeah, we are rock and roll. I
wish.
love rock and roll.
I wish. I wish.
I love Motley Crue, but I was a big fan of Nikki Sixx back in the day. I was dating this girl named Robin Knox. Wherever you are, I'm a rock star chick out there. What's up? And she got me onto Nikki Sixx, and I had no idea who this guy was at all. And she gave me his book, and I read it, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Whoa,
and this
Philly
was
read a
like-
book.
yeah, a book.
I read it in a book.
Yes, I did, about Nikki Sixx way before I heard of any of this stuff. But then I did listen to like girls, girls, girls. I always knew the songs, but I never like
What's
really put
better,
them together.
Motley Crue's "Girls, Girls, Girls" or Jay-Z?
Oh, that's a toughie.
Baby.
That's a toughie.
Oh, baby.
But yeah, Motley Crue has some hits. I went back and listened to all their albums, and I was just like, I was
Yeah.
really inspired after that movie because they were just four guys that started a band. You know, one guy had a vision. The old man that was just like came up with the name. It's been a long time coming.
That was
like,
funny. They're like Christmas.
I mean,
I thought it was way more entertaining than the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
oh,
I know.
Don't tell me I gotta watch that.
It's not
tonight.
like a, you know, it may not be the best film to compare, but it's just the most. It's
It's good.
it's a
great
recent
watch.
rock and roll biopic, and I thought that was like a really overrated movie. As much as I love Queen and I love Freddie Mercury, but this one was just fun. You know, it had Jeff Tremaine, who was like the director behind Jackass and stuff. So you see a lot of those elements kind
Oh,
of played
nice.
out in the movie.
Yeah, that's good then.
But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was just a fun film, and I wasn't expecting much. I was like my girlfriend Misha, she doesn't really know any Motley Crue, and I just kind of there really hasn't been much on Netflix lately.
Not
They put
lately.
out a lot of content, but I'm just like, I don't need
I
to
think
see
they're waiting
another
for
killing
summer.
series or
Yeah, they have too many of those. Okay, we get trapped in there and then get lost for a
trapped
couple
in the
days.
wormhole.
Wormholes, watching about how you could murder people. Like,
Yeah.
and people did that. Yeah, I don't like that. But sometimes they're fun.
Yeah.
The last other one I watched was the Ben Affleck one that was on Netflix.
Triple Frontier?
Triple Frontier. That was good. I was just really mad at it.
I only got to the second Frontier.
Oh, you always be falling asleep on movies.
No, it's just when you
It did get a little boring.
when you have it kind of did.
That's how you know.
And for the cast that was just like that was a packed cast.
Yeah.
for it to kind of fall a little flat, I was a little disappointed.
They do a good job at getting you to watch them, though. I mean, it's on your account, and then they have like their ads and everything, and you're like, I want to watch it. I guess I'll watch it. And you get a little hype.
I was just
you get a little excited about it,
I was just
right?
into it because of the cast, just because I was like, whoa.
Right? They
This
had
is like
dudes
the
from
real.
Sons of Anarchy and Batman in the same movie.
Yeah,
just kinda,
Batman. You have Oscar Isaac.
There you go, them guys.
He might be the next super Batman.
Oh,
He's got my vote for Batman.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Batman,
You don't want a Latino Batman?
see the Joker trailer?
Hold up.
What?
Okay, so yeah. I guess we can get into that. Yeah, there's been a kind of a few movie trailers released this week. I'm sorry, Philly.
You were so hyped about it.
I'm sorry I stepped on you, but I didn't know if there was something else that we had to get to.
What
but
was that?
yes.
You said you didn't see that one. Oh, what do you want to get to?
What?
What did you want to get to?
There was nothing. I was looking at the notes and
This guy, line for line, sometimes skip
No,
around.
we do skip around, but I just want to make sure because there's a lot of times that we'll put something in the show notes and it'll be there for weeks.
Time
and I'm
out.
just like, it's too late to get into it.
Can you let me know, little key? You create the notes and then you send them to me.
Yeah.
So you send them like right before. Okay, so you've had them just as long as I've had them.
Yeah,
just
you've
busy.
had-
You're busy.
I'm busy.
Okay,
yeah.
great. I'm just making sure. I was busy too.
I didn't
Started
know.
working.
You know,
I really tried to work on it, but I was trying to remember some things.
I just
I know
didn't
there's
know.
a time
I mean,
limit.
you know,
We're
for
on
the
TV
most part,
now. I'm focusing. Like, don't
you
worry.
know, for the most part, that we follow a really the same outline.
little pattern.
You should kind of know. Hey, what have I watched? This has become like a pop. We went from a buffet podcast to just kind of like a 1-course meal, maybe a 2-course meal
A good meal though.
with a little dessert. Yeah, so it's just like you should know. You know what big trailers come out. You want to lead us into those big trailers?
I mean, I was trying to get you into your boy,
Oh,
Joaquin Phoenix, looking crazy out there.
He's a crazy guy.
I don't know how I feel about that trailer though.
Why?
I watched it like 3 times and I didn't get it.
What do you not get? He's
I mean,
Joker.
Yeah, I didn't see no Martin Scorsese touch on it. He's out of it.
They
100%.
didn't.
It's just Todd Phillips now, and I'm like, I guess.
It's got
We'll
Robert
see.
De Niro in it.
I didn't see him.
He's Batman.
Get out of here now, Robert De Niro.
So you the Joker? You the Joker.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Robert De Niro, remind me about him.
You see
later.
these shoes?
Yeah, Robert De Niro. But I don't know. I was just really confused off that trailer. It was cool, but I don't know. I like when the clowns started attacking to
You know, it
the
wasn't
cops.
necessarily a confusing trailer, but at the same time, I kind of like that it really gives you just a glimpse of like what's going on. It gives you an idea of the character, but I feel like a lot of movies nowadays, they pretty much summarize the movie in the trailer. It's like,
Kind of, you could pick it all
I
apart.
just want to get an idea of, you know, the characters involved. I kind of want to get like I need a brief glimpse of just the Joker. It sells it.
You got a good look at him.
Yeah, I like that
That
they
was
went with a
good.
different look. You obviously can see there's like multiple looks. It kind of evolves throughout the thing.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks good, and Joaquin
I'm
Phoenix
hyped for it.
is
October 4th, best day in the world.
what else happens on that day?
Oh, my birthday. Woo! October 4th.
Speaking of other Jokers, I was waiting to use that one.
I bet you were. But
It's like,
yeah,
he's like best day ever.
it is.
I
So
think back, I'm like, oh great. I'm gonna have to choose between going to the club with Philly or going to see a movie I really want to see.
don't worry, we'll see it before it even comes out. We'll get the press screening.
Yeah,
So anyone out there that got that press screening of Joker,
yeah.
holla at my
I think
boy
it's gonna be
Enrique.
great.
Probably will be.
It'll be unfortunate though because it's kind of its own one-off. It's not supposed to be like
It's not connected to anything.
it's not connected to the Marvel
Yet.
I mean the DC universe.
They barely have a universe going.
But they're talking about rebooting the whole thing again anyways. But I think they're kind of set on this whole they love Aquaman, they love Wonder Woman, and I don't think this takes place like a couple decades back, so it's not current. So there would be like
there's
time.
like different time zones.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I don't know if
That
that'll work.
DC universe, I don't know what they're doing.
Well, we'll get into it. We'll get into it after a few other things, but there's a big DC movie coming out this weekend that
You're super
I'm
hype
seeing.
about.
I'm seeing it tonight, so
Oh, wow. Shazam.
okay. Thanks for spoiling it. But the other big one is Avengers.
Oh,
We got like another. I mean, it's
The
another
last
trailer.
trailer. The last.
I
trailer.
hope it's the last trailer.
It's the last one.
They're
It's coming
giving
out in
us,
like 2 weeks.
I mean, I know it's a 3-hour and 58-second movie.
But only the first 30 minutes have been shown on trailers.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it they did.
Well, I don't know because now they just let that one go.
A lot of like that first trailer where it's kind of like it's almost flashbacks. It's not even in the movie.
Avengers Endgame. It's coming out April 26th, and I'm super hyped for it. Are you?
Well, we're going.
We're
to go see
going.
it.
We got the tickets. Thanks to you. Appreciate it. I'll Venmo you soon.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a really.
How did that go? What was happening with that?
I go to different events. Like Comic-Con's probably the biggest event that I go to, and it's kind of notorious for its old ticket. The process of getting tickets is difficult, but getting tickets for Avengers was right up there.
Broke the internet.
I woke up at like 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
5:30. Like I didn't even know what time the tickets were going on sale.
And you checked your Instagram.
And then I look at my phone and it's just like blowed up. They're just like, oh, Avengers tickets, and people are going crazy.
You got the email alert and everything.
I was like, oh gosh, I gotta get the tickets. And Fandango, AMC, everyone was crashed for hours.
What?
So the second that I was able to like get a place to get tickets, I was just like, I need to get them. So
You went to a place?
No, I didn't go to a place. I was waiting outside the movie theater. Hey, let me get a ticket. No, but I had to just go with like a Regal movie theater out in El Cajon.
Oh, wow. That's why you said Parkway Plaza.
Yeah, that's where
the
we're
only
going
thing that's showing.
Yeah.
Everything else is sold out.
No, it's because AMC, it was crashed. There was a couple of other movie theaters, but it was like 2 seats were available. Those sold out in seconds.
Oh, man. How many did you get?
I got 6.
6.
Yeah.
Ho. We rolling deep.
So if
We
you
going
guys,
with the
I'm
Avengers.
gonna put these on Craigslist.
They're going
I'm
hot.
gonna put them on eBay.
When are we seeing him? We're seeing it the day before it comes out.
Yeah.
The 25th.
Yeah.
Thursday night. 2 weeks
excited.
away.
I'm excited.
I'm
It's
super hyped.
3 hours, so
Get ready.
We'll
Go
be
to the
turning-
bathroom
we'll-
before.
we'll be turning up though at the Applebee's right next to the park.
Applebee's. Let's go.
when I saw, and I haven't brought this movie up in many episodes, so I can say it. But when I saw Mid-90s with my buddies, we had to watch it at that movie theater, and I was just like, I like to have an alcoholic beverage while I watch the movie.
Right?
Gets me all calm and
There you go.
relaxed.
Koozie in there.
And that movie theater, there's still some movie theaters that don't offer alcohol, so
So you had to go to the Applebee's?
So we're like, let's turn up at the Applebee's,
Yeah.
and it ended up being an actual turn up. I was like,
Oh, I bet. All the way out there to East County.
yeah, I was like, wow, okay. They're like, oh, you want this like fancy shark drink? And I'm like, it had a little gummy
Electric lemonade.
Yeah, I was like, they're bringing out all these things.
Oh, they get you.
Yeah, I was just like, okay. So by the time I got
So
to the
you
movie,
were laughing during that movie.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I'm excited. Well, let's get some Applebee's going.
Yeah, there was another trailer, and I don't know how you feel about this movie. It's got a great cast, but the dead don't die.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you
The
see
one
that
with
trailer?
Bill Murray and Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
I don't know how I feel about zombie movies like that, but
Did you
looks like all right.
Did you like Zombieland?
Zo-
Are you into the
Zombieland was
whole
cool.
Walking Dead?
Yeah, I was for the first maybe 5 seasons. And
It's
then I fell
still
off.
going on.
It's still going on. People love zombies. What's the deal? Why do people love zombies like that?
I don't know.
I mean, I like zombies for like the month of October,
But it's got a-
'cause it's like Halloween month. But other than that, I don't really care.
Yeah, it's got a crazy cat. Selena Gomez. Your
Selena
favorite?
Gomez, I saw that. I was
Tilda
like, whoa.
Swinton.
Why do they always do that? They
Steve
do that so you
Buscemi.
can just talk about like the cast.
Yeah.
Great, you're making a zombie movie. That's why you're hype, and you're making our podcast.
RZA's
right now.
in it.
RZA, what are you doing in that movie? He's just
They need someone with a really raspy, deep voice. But
What
I
else?
think it'll be good. I like Zombieland, and
Yeah.
Zombieland 2 is supposed to come out this year.
that's cool.
What
Might
else?
be fun.
Yeah. So
Oh, I saw a trailer. It might be old, but Dark Phoenix. That looks pretty crazy. I saw
Yeah.
it on the big screen,
I don't know how I feel about
and
that.
I don't know how I felt about it, but then the trailer looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Might be a good ending for that series.
Yeah. Well, with Disney acquiring all that, it'll be
Just start
interesting.
over.
They're just gonna start it all over. If they need someone
Now
to
that
play,
Kevin Feige got his hands on him, he's just gonna be like,
if they
"You
need
know what?
someone to play Wolverine, I know
Holla
a
at my
guy.
boy Enrique.
I'm a short little angry guy, so
Hey, you can do that. Just grow this part out, and you just be like, "Hey, bub."
it would take me 20 years to grow out my sideburns. So
Right? Yeah, we could just put those in. hologram him in there.
Gosh, I'm dying. I got my allergies. I'm allergic to Philly.
I guess so. You haven't seen me in a minute.
Yeah. So we talked about the Joker. Well, one of the most famous people to voice the Joker, Mark Hamill, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker, is going to be doing the voice for Chucky in the new Child's Play movie.
Miss me with that. There's only two things I'm afraid of in life. Chucky and heights.
Commitment. Oh.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
so
I ain't trying to
heights,
see no...
I'm afraid of heights too, but yeah, Chucky's a little creepy.
I ain't trying to see no Chucky movie.
I watched it like during Halloween last year, and it's funny now. It's funny now. But
even the original one, the Child's Play one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
As
no
a
way.
kid, it was terrifying. I was just like, and we've talked about this before. I used a little sister that had dolls, so it's just like,
yeah,
you always were thinking those things were coming alive. But yeah, he's going to be doing the voice, and they kind of, the movie's supposed to come out in October,
of course.
And there's already been a trailer, and they didn't release the voice, so that was a interesting treat, and really just came out of nowhere.
I guess. Hope it makes no money in the box office, and they put
No,
it back
we're gonna
on
go
Netflix.
see that.
I'm not about that.
I'll go to the club if you go to see that.
Oh, what? I don't know about that.
You'll do anything to get someone to go out the club.
You're about to be hired to go to the club, so don't worry. I might not want you in the club.
Okay. Anyways, so movies that are getting released this week.
This week, your favorite.
You talked about Shazam. I'm really hyped on
Shazam.
When I saw the first trailer at
You've been hyped for this
when
movie
I
for
saw
a
the
long
trailer
time.
at Comic-Con last year, DC's been taking L's for years. But this one just looked fun. It looked like a fun DC movie, something that we really haven't had. Aquaman was very successful, and it was kind of fun. I thought it was a little overrated, and it was a little too much for me. But this one just has, it's got a
new.
character.
It's fresh.
It's fresh.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I might go see it.
I'll tell you how it is. I mean, currently right now it's rocking with a 92 score on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm stoked for that one.
That's good.
Did you ever watch Pet Sematary as a kid?
I never watched those movies because I wasn't a big fan of scary movies.
Oh
but
my gosh.
I heard about them and I saw the trailer. That's coming out. That looks kind of crazy. I don't like ugly looking cats like that. Barely like nice looking cats.
Well, someone that just had a cat that died. It'd be interesting to see
what it would Mittens comes back.
Mittens comes back.
Not looking like that, I hope.
Well, that's pretty much how he looked like when he was dead.
Oh, that's so bad.
It was. I miss him.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're hyped to see? You're gonna see both of them, or you're just gonna?
Well, this weekend,
you're a busy guy.
I'm gonna try to. I need to see Us.
Definitely gotta see Us. I loved it.
Yeah, and
I thought it was good.
I
thought it was. I don't like movies like that, but I liked it, and it's kind of funny too.
Okay, well, I want to see it, and hopefully I can see it this weekend.
So everyone go see it because we're gonna talk about it on the next podcast.
Weekend. Spoilers
for us.
Maybe
so
if
go
you
see
see
it right
Shazam
now
too, because a lot of people that I've talked to,
I want to see Shazam.
A lot of people that I've talked to about Shazam, they're like, I have no interest in seeing it. It looks dumb. DC's just a loser.
Yeah, whatever.
Organization.
Just go
it's
see
just
it.
not gonna work. But
let's give DC a win. It looks all right.
I'm giving them a win right now, and I'm gonna go see it tonight.
All right.
Who knows? I might turn up at Applebee's.
Find Enrique at Applebee's tonight. Man.
Oh boy. I don't know if you got to look into this, but I kind of wanted to ask you. Joker's one of my favorite villains of all time. And what are
of all time?
Yeah. Do you have three top? What are your top three villains?
3 bad guys?
Yeah, baddies. Who are the baddies?
Well, does it count if they're not bad? Like Dr. Evil? He's a bad guy.
Dr. Evil. He's a villain. He does do bad things.
There you go. Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of that one on the spot. That's not even
Shout
the
out
original
to
3. Mike Myers.
Shout out to Philly's twin, Mini-Me. R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. episode.
I know.
Gosh. We're getting back on track here. Agent Smith from The Matrix. Mr. Anderson.
Oh.
He's pretty badass.
Yeah.
And Robert De Niro in Cape Fear.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
What was his name? Casey or...
Yeah. He was bad, bro.
He was ripped. He's like, hey, you know, your dad put me away in jail.
Oh, he did everything bad in that movie.
That's a good movie. And
If you haven't watched it, watch it. Cape Fear.
They're in talks of like
rebooting
it. And
Bringing
I
him-
think it was already a reboot when Robert De Niro did it.
He was gangster in that movie.
Yeah, he was. But
Took out the whole family. Oh yeah, watch that movie if you haven't
no
seen it.
spoilers. It came out 50 years ago.
What about you? What are your three villains?
You know, I am gonna go
Keep
with
him out of the DC universe, please.
Well,
There's a big
no,
world
I-
of bad
I have
guys
to
out
go
there.
with-
Darth Vader and who else?
you know, have you ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yep.
Well, Anton is
Oh.
he might be my
He's pretty
favorite.
badass.
He might be my favorite villain. He was just Javier Bardem just killed
Javier
it.
Bardem. That guy's
Bardem.
gangsta. I like him.
So he had like the deep voice with the little cow thing, the little air gun.
Yeah, that gun was dangerous.
I just want to have one of those. Just, but he was just a crazy villain. And, you know, the Coen
He just
brothers
kept killing
killed it.
everybody.
Yeah,
Nonstop. That was a
it
crazy
was.
movie. I didn't see it again. I only watched it once, but it was wild when I watched it.
Someone else I got to go with is
Oh my gosh.
Luke.
Oh,
I am your
see?
father.
Yep, of course. Darth Vader.
You got to go with Darth Vader.
I mean, obviously, the
Were
dark
you
side.
you're not a Star Wars person,
I
are
like
you?
them. I mean, they're good. I just think the new ones are kind of ruining the old ones. Because I really like Return of the Jedi. That was like one of my favorite movies when I was a little kid.
Right,
And Darth Vader was killing it.
right,
And he came back and he was like, oh,
right.
took out the Emperor.
Well, I do want to go with Joker.
Of course.
But, you know, I might go with another one.
Give me another one.
Because I watched this movie like a couple of weeks ago. Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, Hannibal. He's a good one.
Again, I'm going with like smart
Yeah. Masterminds.
masterminds.
That's
Evil
good.
geniuses.
Evil geniuses. Not you, Dr. Evil. Sorry. Dr. Evil. He had his whole henchman. That was cool, you know. He had
You and I should
number
be
two.
you and I should be Dr. Evil and Mini Me. That would be funny.
This guy. What are we going to be for Halloween? That's coming up sooner than you
Oh
think.
my god.
Better get ready for our Avengers suits that we're going to wear for the premiere.
Yeah. Don't you have an Iron Man suit? It's got the muscles and everything.
I'm gonna
I
have to
can't
get
wear a
updated.
costume that has muscles in it. It just
You just got to be the real muscles.
yeah. And I mean I won't have muscles like that,
The
but at the
muscles
same
from
time it
Brussels
just
over
looks
here.
so silly having like those fake muscles.
Hey, they're fun. I wore them to intervention one time.
You're
and
like,
I got a
oh,
lot
this
of
is how
love.
it feels. This is how it feels.
Hey, you know what? I've been doing them push-ups, so I'll be the real
He's
thing.
up to 18 push-ups. He's, you know,
Straight, no stop.
right. We should have a push-up contest with 3 amigos and a podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah. So anything else you want to talk about? Any little nuggets that are just wandering in your little head?
Wandering in my head. What are you doing next weekend?
Okay, what does that have to do with the podcast?
I wanted to have a house party
At my house?
at my house.
I don't know.
I gotta
There's
check the Palm Pilot.
There's something going on next week.
Of course there is. Isn't Easter coming up? Coachella.
Easter's coming up in
So
2
much
weeks.
going on,
Coachella. Wow.
right?
You hear about Kanye West doing his little Sunday service thing?
No, what happened?
Well, you know,
He's been doing it.
you've seen that, right? Well, he's going to be doing that at
Oh.
Coachella.
No, he's not.
He is.
Oh, what? Did you just let everyone know?
Yeah, guys, I was
Who
talking.
has a
I
Sunday
was in the-
Coachella ticket?
I have my connections in the good music camp, and sure enough,
So we're gonna get
No,
to
but-
see that.
a lot of people are kind of upset
Oh.
because he's doing it like super early in the morning, and
Well-
it's like the same time everyone's going to be coming off their whatever
Whatever.
their
Do
hangover.
it whenever he wants to do it. That's good.
A lot of people would just be going
But I
to
thought
bed.
they were mad at him or something like that. I thought
don't know.
Coachella was
You could
mad at
never-
him because he wanted to build a dome to do his performance or something.
Everyone gets mad at Kanye, but it's just like,
All right, come to Coachella
yeah.
on Easter, right? That probably makes sense. Part of his
I can't
grand
go
plan.
out. I can't go out on Easter. You know, it's family day for me.
Family Day? Are you going to have an Easter egg hunt?
It's all about family.
Nice. What do you think Easter's like with Bruce Wayne? In that big old mansion, him and
He doesn't
him
have
and
a
Alfred.
family.
Him and
Shall.
Alfred just
You know, I'm thinking about starting a new podcast. It's gonna be called
voices only
Yeah, it's
with
gonna be,
Enrique.
It's gonna be called What a Dud with Enrique Dudley.
What a dud with Enrique Dudley.
You like it? It's gonna be killing the game.
Oh,
I won't
here
have
we
any
go.
more time for All Bad podcast.
There we go.
It's gonna be-
Shuffling us off.
No.
Speaking of that, how can you give us the shout outs? The Instagrams at All Bad Podcast.
Thank you. Yes.
And then we got Twitter now?
Podcasts. We're on Twitter. We have 2 tweets. I got to give you. We're at All Bad Podcast 1 because we are number 1.
Number 1 podcast in the galaxy.
I mean, I wanted All Bad Podcast, but some turd started
weirdo.
a podcast. You know, I think they started it. There's people out there that take Twitter handles or YouTube accounts or Instagrams and they just sit on it and they're waiting for someone to buy it off of them.
What? Really?
Yeah, I tried to reach out. I said, I got drink tickets to El Chingon that Philly gave me. You want to go? Nothing.
Nothing.
So,
Man, I'll reach out to him. Maybe I got a better deal for him.
2 drink tickets.
Maybe they get to be on a guest. Speaking of guest, when are we gonna get some guests?
I got some people lined up.
I got people lined up too.
I know you got
I've got
people
a
lined
guest
up.
list long.
Well, you need people that are with the brand.
Oh, you know.
You know, I don't want to bring someone in here like I don't watch movies.
Don't worry, I got some.
We've
legends.
really become a movie podcast.
Well, you
Admit
love
it.
movies so much as I do, and you know so much
we
about
can't
them.
talk about serious happenings in our lives.
Eh.
I save those for the therapist,
There you go.
not the podcast. But yeah, we've become kind of like a movie podcast. I'm trying to, take what we're good at and run with it.
There we go. I love it. We got a lot of big things. I started working at Rooftop Cinema Club.
There you go.
So,
Speaking of the brand right there.
there you go.
We got to
If
do a
you
live
wanna-
podcast while
at the
people are
top.
trying to watch movies.
We could do that. I mean, last night they were singing Grease.
Don't they
Go
all have-
Grease Lightning.
don't
Yeah, they
they-
have brand new headphones.
That would be funny. Is like we take over their sound system and they're like trying to watch a movie, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey guys, yeah, this is the All Bad podcast."
No, we could definitely pump it up. I'll talk to them about it today.
They won't like that.
They're
Like, our
open to
guests
ideas.
don't want to hear
They
a
had
podcast.
media day the other day, and I met a couple bloggers, and they're like, "Oh, I looked at their YouTube page, and we could get it there in under a month.
Yeah, we
got this.
got this.
All Bad Podcasts on YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram. Never ends.
We got to start a MySpace, Tumblr. What are some of the other dead,
Yelp.
defunct? Do we got a TikTok?
Every social media.
I think I'd be good at TikTok because it's just kind of like short little videos of like you kind of doing voices or shenanigans.
Why aren't you on that?
I've been working on some new voices.
New voices. Watching some
I'm
new
pretty
movies?
pretty bummed because our buddy Philip Brown's a big Bernie Sanders supporter, and I sent him a nice Bernie Sanders. I could do Bernie Sanders voice, and no love. I was kind of disappointed.
How does Bernie sound?
Do you know who Bernie Sanders is?
Yeah, I know. He's running for president. He did a big event here the other day.
people of this country. This is Bernie Sanders. Back home in Vermont, I was.
Wow, this guy.
So 2020, if I do not become president.
All right, Enrique for
so
voices.
next week we're gonna be talking about. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No. No way. Please tell me you don't watch that.
I love Game of Thrones.
No way. You watch every single one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Next week's the premiere on Sunday. I'm so excited.
Whatever. Nice.
You gotta get
All you
into
Game
it.
of Thrones. I hear it's a big thing.
That's
but
a
I hear
big
it's like
thing. Instead, I watch
finally over.
whatever. I just watch Entourage reruns.
I'll way watch that more.
No, I think Game of Thrones is the most successful
Yeah,
HBO show of all time.
course. Wow.
My boy Jon Snow is gonna kill the game.
That's great. So next week we're talking Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
You could just
we're
give
gonna
them
talk
a
about
whole
our
breakdown.
breakdown
watch.
us. Good news. We'll have good news because we love good news.
Good news is always good.
Because we're the All Bad podcast, but we're
Great with good news.
exactly.
I like that.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you all next week.
Until the next time. Peace it.